players.
Ooh.
And we have them next. The other
that's
game
tough.
today is Dino Riders against Just for Fun. So Dino Riders are going to be watching this as Yugen Dynasty are now tied with them on wins.
The funny thing was these teams, they all kind of laughed at each other because I talked to some of them when
All of them
some
thought
teams
the others
lost,
were bad.
Yeah, when some of them lost against Just for Fun, Yugen beat Dino Riders, and it was pretty funny. So now the tides have turned.
Don't do this!
Darcy is coming if Elsu is locked in.
What are they doing?
Darcy is through!
What are you doing, Yugen?
So Baldum has got banned
You just
out,
did a
and the
180
Joker
so
has got
fast.
banned out. Eanix
What
have
is
banned
going
out
on?
2 of the heroes, or banned out 2 heroes, allowing 2 other strong ones to come through.
Maybe
the surprise is that 16, 17, 18 seconds in and Darcy hasn't been locked down. Maybe
They don't play
Eanix
it.
can't use him.
Yeah,
And the question is, can Yugen, and do you want to take him to stop them getting him?
You better take him no matter what. I mean, if TJ can play him really well, and anyone can play him really well.
If you missed our regions of EU, we only saw him in EU earlier. We saw him in the first 2 games, first 2 series of Europe's games today. If you didn't get to watch those earlier on, you didn't get to see what Darcy can do. You will find out.
Let me rephrase that. If Darcy can make TJ look good, then he's very, very broken.
Darcy is one of the most powerful characters this game has ever seen in terms of compared to the other characters in the pool. That means that Yugen Dynasty better have a real good plan here. We saw Darcy let through with the idea of playing an Elsu into it, out poking. That doesn't seem to be the plan here. Sephira Timi's a weird start for that.
Yeah, they might be going for the Immortal comp. I mean, they can pick up the Zenio here, and that is going to be very scary for Eanix there, because if any comp can overcome a Darcy comp, might be that Immortal comp.
Sephira Timi Zenio.
Yep, might be the Immortal comp. They might be gunning for it because Sephira Timi is a perfect setup for that. So,
but the Zenio is the key part to that, and they don't have it. You can run the comp without Sephira Timi. You need the Zenio.
Yeah, you definitely need Zenio here.
And they're thinking too long for that to have been their plan.
Maybe. We'll see.
Or they just don't want to give away that that's their plan. Not show your hand too soon.
If they don't think Yugen will...
okay.
If they don't think
Zenio doesn't go in,
Zenio.
or Lindis at worst.
Never mind. I mean, this could still work if they get the Zenio.
Yeah, if they get the Zenio for top lane, I actually am all right with the Yugen comp. Otherwise, I think Darcy shreds him.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I do love Eanix banning away the Baldum and the Joker. They were, 2 of the key heroes that Yugen is very comfortable on. So I do see Varus being banned out, potentially Ryoma being taken out. Of course, Lindis also high in that list as well.
To recap, Eanix end up with Darcy, Richter, Annette. That's going to give them massive frontline damage, presumably from mid, given how NA likes to play characters to the letter upon release. That Annette will be in the support role, and it will be Richter on the sideline.
You think NA is typical of playing heroes?
I don't think they're going to go jump with Darcy.
To the letter on release?
Yeah, they tend to follow roles. They don't get as spicy, whereas EU wants to run jungle, Toro. NA tends to be a little bit more
Wisp
logical.
Being banned here.
Wisp, so Wisp ban for Yugen
is... Like they don't want Wisp against the Talonist. Looks like they're restricting the hero pool of Dual Spirals here and making sure they put him on something that he is not as efficient on, for example, a Malik or something. I see Crash maybe a potential ban or priority here because...
It can't be Crash though, because they need Zenio.
Yeah, I know, but looking at what we
from
saw
Eanix's
from last,
perspective.
from last game, they may want to take away that Crash and not give it over because we saw how good 80s hero with his Talonist being denied. They can say no Crash for you. Oh, Violet! They actually are gonna deny 80s hero his Violet that he's played last weekend.
Complete ban out 80s hero's pool with the pick of Talonast as well. He doesn't have a lot he can play left. If this isn't Zennial, I am very disappointed. If you can pick it up.
Exactly.
If you can get a Zennial through this draft, I will be upset.
Are they going to pick up the Zennial here? Or are they going to go, they're going to just say, hey, no more Zill from you, the kid.
Jungle Zill would be very good into Darcy because they need dive with invulnerability. So I actually do think that's a very smart ban. They're going to go for Zephyrs first, prioritizing it. That was Oh, be followed by a Lindis crash. Side lane Lindis.
I knew the crash would come out here. And they didn't ban it, so of course 80 Hill's going to pick it up because you took away his Talonus, you took away his Violet.
Side lane or jungle Lindis though, because that depends where the Darcy's being played.
It's going to be a jungle Lindis for sure.
Oh, and this.
Alice, wait, you have Zenio. Zenio Zephyrs would be so awesome.
Draft the Zenio.
With the Teamy.
Draft the Zenio. Or
Varus,
don't.
Okay.
Getting a Varus to wind it up.
And Bear did
Valor
well.
plays good Zenio.
No, I mean, he did well in the Varus
Yes.
against Hitman. So Hitman is going to be on the Richter this time. He's not going to be on his dominant Omen. So that's going to be a very interesting Dark Slayer matchup that I'm looking forward to seeing.
The reason we were so convinced they needed the Zephyrs, though, is because the Angelic Splendor gives them kind of global protection for this Telenas. Without it, I think Yugen Dynasty are going to run into trouble keeping them alive into a Darcy. I think Yugen Dynasty's only hope is to dominate this Darcy early and never let go of the gas pedal. Because otherwise, Eanix is the better draft.
We thought Darcy was not going to make it through any draft, but he's made it through 3 times already. He's won every
3 times too many
game. But the region that could ruin that win record is going to be NA, of course.
Now that's an interesting take.
I'm going to let that rest.
Oh, yeah. They tend to do that.
it.
North America tends to, like, Elsu losing a lot more in North
Find
America
the cracks, yeah.
in other regions.
Lindis got through. We haven't seen much of Lindis happening in other actions. Is this the comp that Yugen need?
Yeah, they got Darcy.
It's not quite as efficient as an Immortals comp as we saw earlier on.
Yeah, this is an alright comp for Yugen. If it were against any other roster, I'd say it was really good.
Okay. But against Eanix?
Against Eanix, who have a better draft because they have a complete team fight.
Yeah,
this is just a perfect team fight comp for Eanix.
So one thing, though, Zephyrs is going to be critical because if they can get onto Darcy or Lindis, Zephyrs is going to make quick work of them, especially in the mid game. So that's their chance to take this away. Yugen needs to take away that mid game and run it away, and not let Darcy or Lindis get to late game.
And that's an unusual bit, actually, because we talk a lot about early game and late game. We don't often say, oh, this hero needs to work mid game.
Yep.
Well.
All right, so Yugen look like they want to step away from Dino Riders up into 4th place, at least for this series, until Dino Riders play next. Can Eanix get a necessary win back against them?
Or can Yugen scoop the 2-0? We're going to find out in game number 2. As Yugen start to press forward into the enemy jungle, Eanix doing the opposite.
Yeah, but Eanix taking a little longer here versus Yugen, and Yugen's going to take the entire jungle, which is going to put them ahead of the farm. You can see already in the gold lead.
This is mid-Darcy, as I predicted, slightly weaker than the jungle equivalent, but still certainly very powerful with the wind cuffs. That's actually a lethal duo.
Yeah, you saw that. He also got his enhanced basic attack off on Chicken as well with the dimensional walk there. And that's the key. When Darcy does not have dimensional force up, that's when you need to engage him.
Valor and Hitman is just such a fun duel to watch. I could legitimately watch that all day long.
Yeah, Sly playing really well in the Sephora, dodging that dimensional Q, but you can see how much harass the Darcy brings to mid lane. That's what makes him so strong. His range,
his wave clear.
Yep. All that adds up, and that's why you need to make sure you have an answer for that.
Valor will be able to grab the Seagull up top, winning out the battle versus Hitman with some finely tuned mechanics.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Valor, how he's doing his Varus here. He did a really good job last time and holding down the fort against Mr. Hitman.
I have a little bit of deja vu, though, because full Eanix rotate to threaten the Telenas, playing defensive behind the red first tower in bot lane.
And look at that. They're already going to rush the Dragon, TJ. Very aggressive play and very decisive play by Eanix.
Rotates are coming through. All of Yugen will be here, but too late. 80-0 does get it for Eanix. Chicken on the full commit. Metamorphosis is available, and Dual Spirals doesn't have the damage. Chicken's already gone, and Hitman dives elsewhere. It'll be 2 kills over to Eanix. Almost 3. Dual Spirals is gone as well.
All I gotta say was the timing of Dimensional Pour. He held it on. It has a full 6 seconds. Dual Spirals thought he was gonna run away, and boom, he gets teleported back, and he falls. But I love the focus, the 5-man rotation from Eanix there, taking the Dragon and then jumping on and getting these kills, putting them in a solid lead right now.
A very good start for Eanix, especially compared to last game.
Yeah, this is a big difference compared to last game.
Water Wall scares back. There's the death from of Caretaker, just full commits, though. He'll go down for it. Johnny 5 in the area as well, trying to do the damage, but he can't save January. There's the turn. Yugen not doing bad at all afterwards.
Yeah,
oh,
the
but
kid showing
Hitman
up.
full commit. There are resurrects available. That will be a return to form here in the middle of the fight, but slides down permanently. Valor can't win this fight, and Yugen Dynasty are in massive trouble as they lose the kills they just earned. Back in trade.
That was insane. The kid did such a good job landing these death from above and the death flurries, securing those 2 kills. But the rotation coming from Eanix was able to turn 80's hero, and of course, the Hitman coming in there just in time of need. And as a result, turning it around and not letting Eanix come back into this game.
No, this is a rough time to be a Yugen Dynasty fan, I should think. They're now substantially behind.
Definitely, and you can see here, Eanix, 1.8k gold. It's very behind 80's hero here, 2.3k gold.
But this is a better matchup for the Telenos, as you can see.
Yeah.
This isn't a matchup that the Telenos should lose, provided there isn't permanent flank in the bot lane.
Ooh, look at that. They're doing a good job of dodging these dimensional cubes.
Yeah, better than previous games, certainly, but the kid just gets juked by Caretaker from his death from above. Arguably more important.
Yeah, Chicken had a nice pooty poot stun there. If Kid followed up with the death from above,
he'd already spent it.
Yeah, they could take, oh, he did. They could have taken care of Johnny 5 there.
He'd already spent it, though, on that failed attempt to go forwards, and now the portal's here. Sly barely escaped it.
Yeah, Kid tried to start that Abyssal Dragon and then got focused down there. What a risky play by him, and they're going to give potentially the Abyssal Dragon over to Eanix for a second one.
Yugen Dynasty feels like a little bit more sloppy of a game than game number 1, where they looked so coordinated.
Very sloppy there. I don't know why the kid went rotated down to Dragon there and just basically got caught out. But honestly, Eanix is doing a good job with these 3-man rotations, but Yugen doing the same thing.
Hitman very low. Yugen, yeah, bring their 3-man up top, but they can't find a trade. They lose a tower and an Abyssal down bottom and get nothing in return. Yeah,
and that is devastating for Yugen Dynasty. They're continuing to fall behind even further. Almost 3,000 plus gold deficit now.
And the 2 characters that scale the best from it will do a lot of tower damage. Sly's caught off at mid. Oh, Tides of Life do keep him up. Very good Resurrect available as well. The beginnings of that Immortal comp right there, as you can see, but it's not enough, and the kid may have overcommitted. He full commits onto the Caretaker while Hitman flies through the backlines and burns down 2. Sly and Dual Spirals are both gone. A 2-for-1 trade with the tower as well as a side helping. Eanix will take that every day of the week. Yeah,
that was such an insane engage. I love what Sly did. Use the Tides of Life to dodge it, but the kid here, he's landing his death from bugs, he's missing his death flurs, and he can't afford to do that. And the portal's gonna make right back. And
Cube,
boom.
Full combo. Kid's low, but he lands actually enough damage. Now this gets dangerous. Johnny 5 has to play back.
Yeah, he does have to play back. He's gonna back off now, but there's a rotating coming up to support him. But again, that last fight was pretty insane. I love the rotation from Hitman coming from behind as a Richter. That's what he's known to do. If he continues to gank like that, he's going to continue to put Eanix in a really good spot. And look at this, TJ. 4,000 gold lead for them. And they're up.
Oh, Valor. Oh my goodness.
And they're up 6 kills.
Glad you could finish the sentence, because I couldn't have. Valor survives by the skin of his teeth, and he had this round.
Oh,
he does get the wave clear, so the tower itself will stand, but I'm not sure that's worth it.
Was that minion worth it, TJ?
No.
1 minion, was it worth it?
Chicken now trying to save the kid. Does have the being a bro.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Look at the kid. He's at 3.1k gold versus 4.3k gold of January. That is not good if you are playing the assassin composition.
No, they needed so much more. Good flicker, water wall. Johnny 5 caught out, that's good. They've got the kills, shutting down Johnny 5. Actually, Hitman in trouble as well. He'll go down, only getting 1 in trade, and it's the sport an entirely viable trade for Yugen Dynasty, but they can't get more. The wind cuffs, they're perfect. January's got the shielding. Caretaker, that was godlike. They'll get everything.
My goodness, those wind cuffs saved January's life. Just 1 more auto attack, he would have fell. What a play by the kid, so aggressive, but it didn't work out for his favor. And I love how they caught out Johnny 5 there, the combo that came out from Yugen. However, it didn't work out in the end, and Eanix was able to turn that fight around because of Chicken and what he did with that wing cuff, saving January's life.
That was such a good performance in the fight.
Yeah, huge play there by Chicken, and he's playing so well, and that's why I don't like him in Lumber.
Dual Spirals will be, teleported back in. He's gone for sure. The Dimensional Portal claiming another victim as Johnny 5 sweeps behind the fight, and Eanix get 2 more.
Dual Spiral was thinking, man, that's the second time I fell victim to that Dimensional Portal. What do I do against this Darcy here? Because every time he's marked with Dimensional Portal, he's done. He's done, TJ. Like,
Darcy.
What do you do as a ADC?
80's hero will go in.
Oh.
The kid's got the wave clear. Valor's pushed back though. Metamorphosis. 80's hero on the front line. And Johnny 5 just zap slide out to no HP. You can't do anything. The tower's gone. Portal's there. Slides pulled back and punished. Johnny 5 has another kill. And it's 2 more down for Yugen.
Yeah, Hitman again jumping in there and doing damage. And look at this. They're so close. Take a high ground tower in the mid. Nice push by Eanix.
Darcy, more like larceny, because Eanix are stealing this game.
Yeah, one thing about Darcy...
Wow, that got you.
One thing interesting, though, TJ, is Johnny 5, he's doing a lot of damage, but a lot of his dimensional cubes are missing.
Yeah.
So either he's missing it or Yugen knows how to play it. And I think, based on what I'm seeing, they do a good job of walking around and dodging that because it takes 1.25 seconds to explode and have that damage impact.
And he's actually not gotten a kill yet.
Yeah,
Johnny
he
5.
hasn't. Yeah. So this Darcy hasn't been doing much, and bye-bye.
Oh, he uses the dimensional portal for a disengage. He'll trade his life for the Dark Slayer for his team. Eanix are able to pick it up.
And Dual Spiral got his revenge.
Yeah.
Now they're 1 for 2. Dual Spiral gets 1 kill. Darcy got 2 kills on him.
Happy that they're winning at something. The rest of Yugen Dynasty are still in trouble.
Yeah, the kid is in big trouble. He's so behind right now. And Zephy's, you cannot be behind. Like Lindis is level 14, TJ. 14 to everyone else is level 10 and 11 or
Oh my
less.
god. Valor's gone. Caretaker, the Hurricane Wall, that's devastating. And the Drake Summon just as well. And 80's hero just full commits. The kid's melted, stabbed by the trident to the cords.
Wow, what a beautiful play by 80's here. That metamorphosis there.
And there's nothing much you can do as Dual Spirals is scared back. He's trying to use the Eagle Eye, but Hitman just full commits. They're inside the fountain, and not even that keeps them safe. The core itself is melted, and Eanix tie up the series 1-1.
What a crazy